Let's look abroad, and the former mayor of London and UK Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson is a favourite to win the UK's leadership contest. Now, that announcement set to happen at around midday today. But who is Boris Johnson? Our correspondent Natalie Powell takes a look at the man destined for 10 Downing Street.
Next stop Downing Street, Boris. Next stop Downing Street.
Peddling his way up the ranks in a political career spanning 18 years. Some would argue getting the keys to number 10 has been a lifelong ambition for Boris Johnson, one he's been waiting and waiting for. But as a politician, he's rather unconventional.
Boris Johnson is much more fly by the seat of his pants, liable to get himself into hot water by saying the wrong thing, maybe not being as well briefed.
Former journalist Johnson has often got himself into trouble for comments made in articles or in his newspaper column. In the past, he's sounded off about Africa, using language taken from slavery and expressing what many describe as colonialist views. In 2002, he wrote, "The problem is not that we were once in charge, but that we're not in charge anymore." He's also rocked the boat by describing Muslim women in burqas as looking like bank robbers or letterboxes. But for others, they believe some of his achievements in the Foreign Office between 2016 and 2018 were a success.
He is a very vivacious character. He speaks very eloquently, and he is known to speak with a degree of humour and so on. I suppose the best test is how he was as Foreign Secretary. And while he was Foreign Secretary, he dealt with a difficult brief, particularly with Israel and Palestine, in a very measured way.
On Brexit, Johnson has long been banging the drum to leave the European Union. His gaffes, however, have even extended here. The claims made on the side of this bus turned out to be false. Despite his faux pas, Boris Johnson remains popular with the Conservative Party membership, and he's promising to exit the EU with or without a deal by October the 31st. That's likely to go down well with those that voted leave 3 years ago. Natalie Powell, London.